Good evening, everyone. How's Shed? Strange. Sorry, I got a notification that I've just shared the post, and it came up in my OBS. So, good evening, everyone. Welcome to our Wednesday night stream. I thought it was Thursday for a second. We're going to be doing bits and pieces that I've got left over. I need to get some bits finished tonight rather than starting new things and getting them halfway through bright green and just sit on my desk for 6 months. So I'm going to go through everything that I've got on my desk, get it done to a point where it's finished. And we do have a few things on the table at the moment. Yeah, a few too many things. So I'll go to the overhead view. I want to be trying a couple of bits and pieces. So who have we got so far? Good evening, Tomo. Good evening, Foxy. Yeah, but when I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, probably about 25 that I'm halfway through doing. Some are nearly complete, so I think first off tonight we're going to get Aiden to a place where I can get her put up on the website for sale. So let's have a look where we are. So they both need the washes doing, so I'm just going to jump straight in tonight. We have, oh wait there, I won't jump in straight away. I'll find the Agrex first. Ooh, nearly run out of Agrex. New bottle time. So tonight's giveaway, it's going to be heavily let's say heavily helped out by fully modded lighting tonight. But new projects are new and interesting. Old projects are old and boring. Yeah, I'm in a position where I have 160. Yeah, get the Gundam done. Hi Del, how are you? So, usual giveaway setup. We have 3 of these packs. Anyone can enter 100 Imperial credits per Dewberry. What's it? I'm going to have to apologise to Craig in advance. Craig, you need to start playing X-Wing, please, because a lot of the stuff that we're getting sent at the moment is X-Wing. So we do have some nice shinies from coming soon. No worries. We'll set up a date. We'll set up a day and I'm nearly set in the garage to have 3 people there where they can sit round within decent distancing, paint or do something like gaming and stuff like that. Dead Steve's going to help us with it at the weekend and just to check it out, so we can have you two over and get some painting done and some bits and pieces. I am looking into starter set paint sets for you as well. See what we can find, see what we can get you. So tonight's giveaway sets are one of Zoe's Palpatine cards, a Scimitar Squadron Pilot, which has the full art on the back, one of our Stormtrooper very early cards. I think this is the last 3 of them that we've got now. So they were from the first ever Legion sets. Scorch, and on the back of Scorch there is a Blue Squadron rookie. Is that camera a bit blurry? There we go. Don't worry about it. Engine upgrade, shield upgrade, and then the Outer Rim Patrol with the Alderaan Guard on the back. So anyone who enters will get one of them. if you're a subscriber, as usual, you will get a bonus. The bonus is care of Kate at Fully Modded Lighting. It is the... No wonder I couldn't see. It's the Delta 7 and the upside down calibrated targeting laser array. These are really nice because they're solid plastic, frosted. So there's a set. So if you're a subscriber, then you would get one of them as well. If you've made a donation tonight, and we're halfway through our goal, which is pretty good. So yeah, if you've donated tonight, we have we have a mistake. Let me have a look, see if I can find the other. It was meant to be Luke Skywalker. So, because I know people have been asking for more Rebel stuff. I don't know why, because the terrorists. So, if I haven't got a Luke Skywalker, it will be something different. Darth Maul, Fenrir, see ya, Lulu. Right. I'm going to swap out, and we're going to go with Poe Dameron. So, if you've donated tonight, you will get one of Kay's Poe Dameron T70. These are metal, absolutely beautiful cards. And on the back side is the Red Squadron Expert, and they do affect the cameras quite interestingly. So this is for anyone who has donated this evening, and they are, as I said, that's the three tiers again. So I'm going to get on with some bits and pieces. I'm going to have another beginners-ish session at some point. I just need to try and prepare for it a bit better than today. I've had loads of work on today, so I'm going to try and get Iden sorted today with the little droid. Just quickly do that. There we go. Might be a little bit too much, but get rid of some of it on here. Like we were discussing last night, this is just a wash over the basin material, just to turn it into like a muddy base instead of a sandy base. Hi Kenan, welcome to watching from Facebook land. So there's not much left on these. I need some red highlight, some red gemstones and stuff like that. Very strong silver. Where's my chrome? Is that chrome? Chrome. Tomo, I'm going to try and get to drop those bits off for you tomorrow. If not tomorrow, it'll definitely be Friday. Every time I've got to do stuff, we've just got so unbelievably busy. I've nearly missed the stream. It was only because Joe said, aren't you meant to be streaming soon? I was like, no, I've got loads of time. Good evening, Mr. Ben Cox. I can see you. So I'm just going to do the chrome on what's going to be the lens on the front, and I need it actually much thinner brush and much better eyes. Oh, you're no good. I'll see if I can get down tomorrow. It might be early-ish. I don't know what time you're up. So that's just the eye sockets on Iden. So I've just gone in with the chrome on that. I'm also going to... There's no point in that bit. I'm going to do the eyepiece on the sniper rifle. I know this is going back a while and none of you will have seen it, but this was the conversion we did with the magnetic rifle on the back, which I still need to do dead Steve one of them. And let's have the reticle on the back done as well. About that. Just when you get up in the morning, mate, give us a shout. I've got Steve coming round, so I don't know what time Steve's sorted for coming over. He's going to help us sort a load of 40k stuff out to get it up for sale. So at the moment, she is an all-over black that's basically the same. So what I'm going to do is, on a couple of bits, I'm going to Templar black. So I think the boots for one. So Templar's the contrast paint, and it's just going to give the black a different blackness, as it were, over what is already there. And that's the theory. So trying to make the boots different to the jumpsuit or the flight suit, whichever it. Also, I'm going to do the helmet with it as well. So the helmet is a slightly different black to the whatever it is, flight. I think it's more of a flight suit than a jumpsuit. But I'm not going to do the face masks, so it is just the helmet. I need that. Obviously the helmet needs the red markings and stuff like that. So it's slightly different. I know you can't see that clearly on the black. The pistol grip of the rifle as well. A bit of the belt. So if you do the belt again, it's going to break up the armour a bit. Says looking for the Eshin Grey. Eshin Grey. Normally we use the Eshin for things like a dry brush over black. It gives it a nice shading, but I want to get a couple of the pouches in the grey. It's still very stealthy, very dark, blacky grey. Again, it just picks out little bits of detail that give it a bit of character, something a little bit different. Thinners. So what I'm going to do is part of the barrel of the gun just to highlight a couple of the edges and a couple of the bits like the gun, the magazine and stuff like that. It just breaks up the whole metallic feel to the suit. So that's that. I will some red. I need the clear red. So over the eyepieces and the actual eyes, I'm just going to use some clear red. And again, with the eye socket and the way I've only done around the outside, you can basically pick up the whole detail just by filling it, and you don't have to be that careful. You might need 2 coats. And then the same for this fella's lens. Hi Chris. Yeah, definitely painting one of the good guys. So that goes like that. You can pick up a couple of the other highlighted parts. That's not far off that one actually done. A little bit of a wash over the grey, the red. So, which Iden were we doing? It was the one that has the line there, that one. So I need to put the lines in the side. I thought I had the red out for this. I did somewhere. No. Guess it's going for Mephiston. So just GW Mephiston red. Quick shake. Hide and seek. Oh wow. So super fine. It's fine. So on the red, on the helmet, there is a free-handed line across there. Yeah, I knew that was going to. And then the same on the side of the helmet piece just here. I don't think you can see that. I'm just trying to freehand the Inferno Squadron logo. Sorry if my head's in the way. It's definitely on there. You'll have to take my word for it because that is so fine I can hardly see it. There is the Imperial logo on that side, but I'm not getting it that small. Just try and neaten it. It's very hard to neaten up because it is literally just one line of each of the. More colour, so second layer just on the outer piece there, and a little bit on the outer edge. There we go. So try and get a little spot on the eye again. So the excuse me, the eyes are very dark recesses. So let's have the clear red out again, because I still need to do that bit, not that bit, because that doesn't have a sight on the top of it. Let's see if I can get some more of this into the eye socket as well. There we go, that's better. Let's see if you can get a close-up of that. Where are we at? Where are we at? So we've got the logo on, we've got the stripes on, and then the eyes are a dark red. You've got boots are a slightly different colour, and the scope on the back. is red. So let's see. Look at that. Considering doing the gloves as well. Wherever. So just with the gloves, like the boots, just to give them a bit of a different, just a slightly different black variant, where it's not as metallic, not as bright, and then I can definitely see the difference between the two. Trying not to get it on the handle of her gun, just over the top. So, the fingers, and there's, other than the starting work, there's not much to do to iron. You get the plate right at the start. You get the, I'm going to do that bit in there as the black, because the grey is just around the top of it. So yeah, there's not much more to iron than getting the black right and then getting some of the details on that. And looking forward to the Inferno Squadron coming out to back her up. Thank you, Foxy. So the pair of them are at the point now where I'm going to take Iden off here, because I just need to tidy up the base. If it needs any tidying around the black, and then some tufts on it, and ready to go. Don't know why I'm cleaning that like that. Hey, Dale, again. Did you run off? It's just she's been on here quite some time. I think she was one of the first figures that I fitted to one of these bases. So the gunk has stuck, so to speak. And there we go. And that one. So those two will get a couple of tufts on, a ceiling. Wow. Phew. You know who your friends are. Unless he's resubscribed, you can't see you, because I might have just put him on an ad break. Right, so I shall leave them two for now. What else have we got? So... yeah, I'm going to use that one. So, you saw me doing... eBay fodder. So, this is the next bit. Decent tipped brush. That one. So what we have here is the Spider-Man that I was doing for Foxy. And I'm going to nick that. What I want to do is where we've got the red piping, I'm going to try and get a good coverage of the black, which, if this works, will be quite interesting way of doing it. Make it a lot easier. So all I've done is where the black is, I've where the red is, I've done it all red, and then I'm going to fill up all of the boxes with a black wash. Sorry, couldn't see. Yes. Morning, Archnin. I'm presuming that Lee was because I was off the table. Why is everything so dark? Is it me or is that dark? Hold your head there. Stay. No, he's not going to stay. I'm trying to stop the... It is dark, but it's just not... I did have the box. There we go. Yep. So... that's the box art. So all the bits that are red are red. So the piping, the raised bits that I will be getting, the detail that should be red. Yeah, that's all I've got. Yeah. No, it's not. It's, for some reason, everything's very dark. There we go. This way of doing it does have the V there, yeah. Can you see? And because I've just done the wash, it's gone very dark. But the red is a V. Let me flip to the other side. And then the spider on his back's the same. It's all in there. The same sort of colours. So there we go. I'm hoping hold it like that there, and that can dry, and hopefully those... What I'll do is after that's dried, I will go back over it and try it again and highlight the red up a little bit better. So on top of that, we have that one to do, but I'm going to try and do a bit of Corvus while we're on. So Corvus needs all of his silver lines to be basically gold, if I remember rightly. Just the bottom bits. Cool. So, I guess I can do a bit of that. What have you done? So. So I'm just using the edge of the brush to get... I've already dry brushed the silver and got the shades and the highest highlights in the silver, so just using the edge of the brush you can pick up the silver bits quite nicely. I need to move this camera a bit. That's better. So just picking up the gold edging, or the silver edging, turning it to gold. The other thing I want to do on him is a bit of a blue wash, because some of the black is a bluey black. And I may have to touch up a couple of the bits where I've gone over the gold. Oh, this handle makes life a lot easier. Do you know what? There's no chilling without chill out music. So this is just Retributor Gold over the silver. It works really well. The very strong gold on its own, but the silver gives it a bit of a lift. Go. Some of the leg straps. This is actually for my team. So far I've got Thanos and Black Giant painted, which I think I've done most of on these streams. And then I've got 1, 2, 3 left to do. And then I'll have my desired crew for Marvel Crisis. I'm just presuming I'm going to have to paint some of the stuff that I'm not too fussed about to use as filler. Thank you for the Hyper Tiger. Thanks for the second month of subscription, mate. Do a bit of a pin wash as well once I've done this, just where I've caught it with the gold. I should be able to get it basically with a nulling in the bits where I've caught it. Looks alright. So his actual glaive is gold as well. So everything except for the metal staff is a washed out gold. So as I said, the Retributor really coats well over most things. It'd be a really good gold for coverage. bit of thinner. Always remember to keep your paints reasonably thin. They don't have to be like water, but keeping them so the flow when they go onto stuff's really useful. Is. Thank you for the tip, Doom Fairies. There we go. Thinnered gold just for a second coating on the main blade. I'll do a bit of silver down the actual blade as well to give it a... I want to do a wash on it first, but that looks pretty good. I'm going to do all the washes at once. Right, his face. Not the grey here. I need it a blue tint, so I'm actually going to use the Ulthan Grey. Now the awkward question I'm going to ask is, did you get your points? Yeah, he's that sort of skin texture. He's like witchified. So there's that, or there is a pallid witch flesh, but the blue is quite nice on his features. So have you managed to pick yourself up an Ulthan Grey yet, Tomo? But that's Ulthan straight over the black, and you've got basically the coating down. So I also going to do his toes in this. And then I'll wash it the same as his skin. I'm thinking of a low strength, like probably a 75% wash of Nullin to bring out the detail on them and the face. There we go. So, 2 toes. Good evening. Right. Some thinned black. Try and glaze into some of the bits and pieces. Where was it? So there's a couple of gold bits that I slipped with. There we go. Blend that in. I'm just filling in the bits where I've got a little bit too much of the dry brushing. Not necessary, it's just I just want a different effect on the bottom half than the top. So the top half's going to be a very metallic. Oop. Where I've actually brought the metallics back down in the lower half. I also think his knee's a bit too bright as well. So it's going on very thin, so it still shows the detail through. There we go. And I've got some of the messy bits cleaned up. God. Cool. So my racks. So that, as I said before, this is my pre-mixed 25%. There's only 25% wash in there. The rest of it's Lamia medium, made from real llamas. So it's just a wash over the hooves and his face, just to pick the detail out, and come back in with the colours in a bit. So what I'm also going to do is I'm going to do the blue wash as well. Try and find it. So this is the Army Painter Blue Tone. This has a bit more of a staining property than the GW stuff. So where I'm going to put it, hopefully it'll stain some of the silver colours where we've just done the black. So definitely keeping it off the gold as much as possible. But just to give the trousers or the bottom half of his suit a blue tint. So it's the same blue that we used for Cassian's K2SO, when we did that. Let's have the centre bit done as well. So it's just picking up the highlighted bits of the silver and giving it a very, very faint blue tint. Which, if I remember rightly, his trousers did have a blue tint on the box. There we go. All the top it has got blue on the top. So I'm going to do the top as well. So everything except for the cloak. Blue hint does make it stand out. Good evening, Clive. Just a bit more on the face. Wherever the stripy armour bits are, I've done them in blue. Where I've left the back armour glaives and stuff like that, I think they need to be done in gold as well, so I need to catch them in gold. Some of these bits are second coat of the blue wash, just in the higher reaches. Basically just like a bit of a glaze, just to stain the black so it has a blue tint. I know it's not picking it up very well on the camera. You can't get the camera lighting any brighter than it is, so. There we go. The facial features should be spot on once that dries. So, continuing with the washes. Reichland. So this is Reichland Flesh Shade. It is, and I'm just going to go over the gold. This is a good quick way to get it onto the table. You pick out the colours, you put the colour down, you do a wash on it, dry brush, and then it's practically ready to go. it's not a 40-hour single model. It is just a quick, I want to play it, I'm going to do this, this, this and this. Reikland's the good one, that it makes the gold go quite bright as like a goldy gold rather than a flat gold. I'm going to get the edge of the blade with some other bits and pieces once. So the handle as well, I'm going to do that all in Reikland so the handle goes slightly brown. It just looks part of the armour there, so I'll just give it a slightly different coating. There we go. Yeah, Reikland's a good one. It's good for faces, especially over the Cadian flesh tone. It's good over gold. I use it for shading sand, anything like sand buildings and stuff like that. So yeah, it's out of the GW. I use Nullin, Agrax, and Reikland. They're my three top used. Right, let's have a look at. Spidey is getting there. So where's that small? So I've got a very, very small dry brush that I'm going to try and use on the Spidey bit. I might need to go back into it with the wash, but if I can try and be as it's just being very gentle with this. This level, because I don't want to push it back into the recesses where I've already got the dark red in there now, or the dark patches, the shadow. Yeah, it'd be worth getting one. So yeah, I'm just going to rinse and repeat a couple of times and see how it goes from there. I like the way the red's going on it. If I can keep it going that way, it should look quite good. But say I've never tried this before. It is a new way of painting it. The last time I painted anything like this, it took forever. Just doing each individual line, and it did look as though it was a child's dot to dot at the end of it. I don't have the steadiest hands. That's why I tend to use as many techniques like dry brushing and stuff like that, as opposed to let's get a bit down his back. There you go, the spider's back on his back. Right. And back to the nulling. Yep. And so again, just filling the little the little recesses, especially around the spider itself. The eye socket will go white, so you don't need to be too careful with that at the minute. Apparently the Hulk should be back in stock this week for Marvel Champions. So right, I'm saying that. What's that one that I've got on here? Hero pack. I still haven't opened Doctor Strange yet, Tar. So Spidey. I stuck to that. So these two while I'm on. Gamer's Grass, my usual go-to grass product. Again, a really good product, one that we stock because we only stock the stuff we like. I'm going to go to the bigger view because everyone needs to see how messy my desk is. So, the usual thing, peel one off, dunk it in a little bit of glue, now they are backed, so they already do have a bit of stickiness, but just the little bit of glue makes it permanent. It does help a lot, and as you can see, that's why I tend to do repaint the rim afterwards, because 9 out of 10 times I splodge something over it. So that's a quick iron, ready to hit the battlefield. Come on, ID10. Play fair. ID10 Super Droid. Again, you could probably do Iden in about, start to finish, probably about 2 hours. So Iden's not one of the big complicated ones. Yeah, it's on its way. I know a few of us from Beanies didn't get it. I didn't mind too much because I'm not getting to play much. So those two are done. Aiden and him. What I'm going to do is get out my go-to grey for it is Dark Sea Grey, and that is going to be the. I'll put some less strainful glasses on. It's going to be the concrete, as we did last night. I'm just going to do exactly the same that I did on that. But this time, obviously, I've started with grey. It is just thinned down ever so slightly. A quick wash over. So I do like to get that part of the rim of the base rather than leave it. I'm a fair believer of having the black rim around the bottom of the base, so I tend to when I'm doing the grey, I tend to do just below it, just above it in the grey, and then once you've done all of the detail and you run a wash in there as well, it gives like a bit of a shade, so there's a bit of a transition from the grey to the black. And this is an old broken toad, so don't panic. Just thin it down a bit. Lovely texture. I'm not too fussed about getting all of the little crevices because they're going to get fit, as I said last night, they're going to get filled up again with nulling. Not so much, so that's that. So we've got pretty much a similar thing going on with Proxima. So now I've got Aiden's tab. I can so the way that I got all of his silver and chest piece to look the way it did was just a dry brush, not that one. I know we showed a few bits of this last night in the beginners thing, but this again is what I will do slightly differently. Is this will have hardly any paint left on it. I just want it to be as light as possible. So check the back of my hand, it is very limited. So and again, this is one of our soft dry brushes. And like before, I will be going over it again afterwards with the Nullin wash. So it's not, I'm trying not to make it as thick as the guys that I did from the Indomitus box. But there's a lot of detail work that you're picking out with it. That's going to save you time in the long run. So just that across the top, you've got all of her armour, gauntlets, chest pieces, pretty much covered with a quick dry brush. So the gauntlets go to a bronze colour anyway, but that actually helps getting the dry brush on. The only, this may sound a bit weird, she does have quite a silver chest piece. I'm not just spending a Martin amount of time on the boob area, as he would say. And you don't need to rush this, you just do it a bit, let it build up. Minimum amount of paint on the brush. Most people would think the brush was actually clean at this point. So the interesting thing as well, what you can do is if you do a dry brush like this and you want a copper colour, you can put Hello Nightwart. You can basically pick up all of the detail, get your high and low points in silver, and then wash it or put it through the airbrush and get like a glazed colour over the top of it, and all of the colour and highs and lows that the metallics picked up underneath show through that. So I'm also trying to get the silver onto the hair because I know that the hair's blue, and blue isn't going to be easy to coat with the over the black. So if I can get some silver in there, I've got a good base for the blue to build from as well. And so the spear is going to be gold, or a brassy colour, I think brass. So brass for the spear, brass for the arm, blue glowy bit down the centre, blue glow on the face, the silver there, and grey on the base. She's not a very hard figure to do. But I say these techniques, that technique there is the same technique I use on Death Troopers. Brassy brass, yeah, I'm thinking so. So the Death Trooper, I would take it, and we do have the Game Air Brassy Brass. So yeah, I would take the Death Trooper. My newer way of doing it is spray black, do a heavier dry brush, but of the same sort of build up, just spend a lot longer on it. Once you've got to that point, then start with Nullin. So you can either put Nullin through the airbrush, or you can put it on layer by layer. I tend to do a bit of a mix these days of the first couple of that's I've broken one of them. So the first few layers are, or first one or two passes are with just a brush, and then once you've got the colours in the recess and stuff like that, and the detail and the ridge detail and stuff like that, like it would be there. I can then basically just airbrush nulling over it, and that shades the whole thing down equally. So as long as you're not holding the airbrush on the same spot for a couple of minutes, you can use the airbrush to give it an all over darkening, as it were. But you also get away with things like keeping detail of the shading, so the dry brushing where it hasn't hit the areas as much still pick up some of the darkening, and the bright areas do exactly the same, and it just tones the whole piece down about the same. The brassy brass. So it just goes to show, when you apply your mind and you're not just sat waffling, you can get some decent amounts of paint on models. It is, what time is it? Ooh, 23 minutes past. I'll put the giveaway on soon. And yeah, the brass is just about the right colour. Yeah. Quick wash over that, and that's laughing tea cakes, as it were. Right arm is the same colour. Yeah, we were doing this fella last night. If you can even see him. So, Mr. Globicus, we had under the brush. And his other form. So we had both of them. That's just basically the new GW paint that we put over it to get the base colours down, and then once it had dried, we did it at the start of the stream, and then at the end of the stream I did a little bit of a dry brush of white over the top of a couple of bits just to give some like final definition. But I need they're one of the things that I need to get done. I'm working through my list. I've got 2 Legion figures done tonight so far. I've got Corvus Glaive at about 90%. He needs the base and then a couple of details finishing off. He's all of his blue glows done. Proxima's next. Just finishing her off. She has some blue glows and stuff like that that are looking a bit worrying now. Now I've seen her at different angles. So she has a metallic shield arm there. So dry brush again. Yeah, we've as if by magic, I've just been doing some layering, some detailing on him, and Ghost's down here somewhere. There she is. He is there. So our aim tonight was, I've got a lot of work on the bench, and I mean a lot. I just wanted to try and get some of it cleared back as much as possible. And with Iden done and Corvus getting there, I've got most of my... Oh, I've got ebony mortar finish as well. So working through bit of Legion, bit of Monpok. I'm going to do some Dragon Eyes once I've started the giveaway. Once the giveaway is going, the Dragon Eyes will yeah, I need to... We've still not got many games in so far. We are planning some starting soon. Some of the new games that we've been buying into. Mythos, Riot Quest, Monpok. All of them. We're just getting some of the new stuff in the UK. It's trickling through to us. But at the moment, we still have the problems of getting hold of quite a bit. Even as me as a retailer, I'm struggling to get some bits and pieces. Where's the giveaways? Cloudboard, there we go. So we're doing the standard Wednesday giveaway. Oh. Which is everyone can enter for this as long as you've got the Imperial credits. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 X-Wing cards and a Legion Stormtrooper card. So that's all of them. So to win them, you've just got to enter the raffle when we put it up. Anyone who's a follower can win these. Free postage. We'll send them out on... Might be next week now, because I don't think we're doing a delivery on Friday. But anyway, if you are a subscriber, we are going to be giving away... you would get a bonus of one of these in your winnings. Yeah. And if you've donated tonight, which Doom Fairies is the only one, thank you, Catherine. You will also get the Poor Dameron metal card from the guys at Brainfade. That's not them. It's fully modded lighting. K's. Sorry, definite Brainfade there. Sorry, K. Love you, bud. So yeah, that's... They're done. I did the brassy brass. So I will look for the giveaway. It is Wednesday night giveaway. Edit is 30 minutes. Is actually the wrong on there. So 30-minute giveaway. Everyone can enter. You need to be a follower to win. Tickets cost 100 credits. 10 tickets per user maximum, and subscribers get a bonus one. And thank you for the follow. And yeah, poor care. Profile updated. Wednesday night giveaway is running now. So we're going to be doing some more Monpok content. I know as you've just come in, we have still got the Dice Saloon. It's not salon. Dice Saloon promo to finish painting and glue to its base. But we've been getting loads of bits and pieces of promos from all over the world for Monpok. So I can see a Monpok giveaway coming along as well at some point. We did some the other week, didn't we? Someone won the shiny. One of the shiny cards that I'd got. Cool. Right. Still too wet to do the base coat. So, was it in the Super Mega Auction stream? So what I'm going to do while... No, I didn't do any. Everything on that was purchased. I can't remember any. I wouldn't have done that as a purchase of a bubble. So what I'm going to quickly do with Proxima is the waistcoaty bit is just give her again a coat of the Black Templars. So if you just follow where it goes and blend it all in, when it comes around the other side, you can continue it on. And what it does, it highlights the silver areas, the boobs area, and you get, I think the neck piece is silver as well. So if I run some of the wash into that area as well, it'll highlight the V neck piece. The charity event, there we go, 25th of September. We have some really nice shiny giveaways. It's around here somewhere. So the amazing guys at Cromlech have done these for us. So they're an award plaque. We've got 3 of them, but under here there is a €15 code for their website. So we've got 3 of them to give away, or behind the boxes and stuff like that. What else did we get? Something else turned up this week and I can't remember what. And it was a game with D20 Cafe. I'm going to be doing a post of what we've been sent so far, and me and Foxy need to pull our fingers out and start asking for more off people, or more people to donate, sort of thing. I've been very lax this week. I've had quite a bit on. So Ulfan, yeah. Trying to think of more people as well, because I know we've hit quite a few, but there's always more people out there. So I'm doing a light Ulthan grey over the hair, because the hair needs to be like a bluey, ethereal blue colour. So, but you still need to be able to make out that it's hair. So if I don't try to coat it massively and some of the black depths still looks through, you're going to get the effect of shadow, which helps. think I need a bit right up to the edge of the helmet. So also her mouth is blue. Yeah, that's not a bad shout, Tom. Is that the only bits? Oh, there's the... So down the V of the spear, what I've done is I've watered the Ulthan down quite a bit. And I've just fed it down the V of there, so it's so what I'm going to do is I'm actually going to use clear on it, Tomo. So, because the spear is shining, I'm going to pick up some of the on the leg there. Bit of OSL. So, move a little bit off, doing that. So I remembered looking up, I still have the transparent Pro Krill out, so I'm going to give that a whirl. I think it's going to need watering down slightly, or it's going to look absolutely blisteringly blue. So I can't remember what I used this blue on before, but it were bright. I need that to dry a bit better, I think. I do love these colours. A very strong and vibrant base blue. I'm possibly going to have to dry brush it down with a white, because that is very bright. I've got one copy of it in stock at the moment. before going any further. I'm also going to use a very thin down a bit like glazing it over to get the blue OS out. There you go. I think that is actually yep, it's working. So yeah, that looks good. I am pleased with that. I might have to darken off that bit, but cool. If you're buying it, yeah, you're picking a weekend. Whew. This week or next weekend, we're getting it built for them and we're playing. Well, we don't even need to build it because I've got 15 minutes left, so anyone who doesn't know, it's a game that's got holes in because it's got green. I bought it because it looked cool. It's part of the world that I'm looking at. Well, I have been buying a lot of the bits and pieces. Let me get some of this put away just so I can show Foxy. Basically, we could throw it together and have a game as soon as you can basically get around here. Okay, clear bench. New box smell. So, Operation Ice Storm, yeah. Instruction book. Lot of fluff. Apparently it's really easy to play. Global League Season 1. More Bumph rulebook. How to play. That is the special edition figures. That is the game board. So the figures go on this. I may have bought a mat already. So you've basically got you've got green on. Let's go the other side. Yeah. Guildy Ball map types. It's not Guild Ball. Yeah. And you've got some stickers. Don't know what they're for. Got some cards for priorities and stuff like that. Rules reference guide, which looks sweet. Token, cardboardy token things. Game. Yeah, rip Guild Ball. These are your corners. There was a 4-player expansion coming out, which we'll be getting. But this is what I wanted to show you. So you get cards, you get dice, So if we wanted to play tomorrow, there you go. The whole box set is ready to go. So there's 2, 4, 6, 8 ready to start playing, and it's got what looks like a Kung Fu Panda. Yeah, so they're all built, all ready to go. It is aimed at board game folks, but it uses all of the figures from the Infinity World. So I've even got the first organised play kit for it. The quality on the metal's a lot nicer, mate. Come on. I'd prefer metal miniatures all day. So, yeah, it looks a good little fun game. I know I've got the metal that's in the collector's edition. You get the metal ones. You can go back. You can go back to the classic view. I did. For the organised play kit, which was in another white box, is you get the Wild Bill Saloon version of the layout. You get Wild Bill winner figure. I'm not sure what these are for, but they're going to get you very reminiscent of another game. Poker chips. Take aim card, which I think there's only one or there's two or three take aim cards. So there's a few take aim cards. Then there's alt art. There's Wild Bill cards. Then we have some Wild Bill spot glosses. Some nice. Yeah, I showed you it this morning, but this was a lot nicer way to show it off. There is one. For some reason, there's a whole pack of badges, but there's different badges for some reason, like a whole different set. And then there's an event code. I don't know what the event code does yet. So we can actually get these. Oh, the theme, yeah. It's definitely Wild West Exodus-ish. So, and as I say, the box is definitely Wild West Exodus steampunk. Don't think it says anywhere on it that it's a direct. No. But the neoprene. Hey! Yes, Snowy. I nearly finished stuff. So, hold on to your hat. And you've probably got 2 minutes to enter the giveaway. Where are we? It's here somewhere. Yep. 8 minutes left, mate. Yay! There we go. It's just... Where is it? It's somewhere about here. There we go. Yeah, 8 minutes. God, why did that disappear? Bacon sandwich still works. Yep, so Snowy, I finished a set of Iden Verso and the droid. So fully finished now. So they are done. I got Corvus Glaive to about there, which he is nearly done with all of the blue shades and stuff. I can actually get that done now. And Proxima Midnight is well on the way to being finished. And I got some more of Spider-Man done. So yeah, I've been doing quite well on getting stuff finished tonight. I'll get a bit of a wash down on this. So there's the wash done over that. And oh, I haven't even done that one in grey yet. Oops. Where's the palette gone? So same grey as usual, and I'm still using what's on the palette from earlier. Just going around it, trying not to hit the boots and the shoes. And there we go. So yeah, quite a bit finished tonight. I'm actually looking quite happy with what's been done. We still have some time to go. Yay. So, there's quite a few entered tonight. So we're at 47. And what I was going to look for is, I do have some spray. Cool. I'm just going to finish hiding and I might have to touch the base up, but other than that, the figures have their coating on now as well. Right. So Proxima's nearly done, Corvus is nearly done. It will just be the Ebony Maw. I think he's down the, maybe he's the Ulthan grey version of the dry brush, and then yellow down the centre. Yeah. Yeah. So I'll quickly do the Ulthan dry brush while I'm waiting for the rest of these entries to come in. Which is 1 minute 42. And 47 seconds. Doing in the other colours, so just a quick dry brush to pick out all of the details, and then I'm going to do, I think, a gold and then yellow the gold up down his chest, and that is the raffle. So we've had a donation from Dale and a donation from a Doom Fairies. Thank you, guys. Clean my brush and then we'll do the giveaway. I'll put my normal glasses on so I can actually see the writing. So we have, is that 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 entries. So first off, pack number 1, picking the winner of, oh wow, Ulfric's broke the duck on the Ulfric account. What? Well done, mate. I'll put the bits and pieces in. Look at that. Foxy broke the Yep, Foxy broke the Protec Vader. from steaming up. Our second winner for the evening for pack number 2 is Craig. Well done, Craig. I told you, you're definitely going to have to start playing X-Wing. I'll start trading them with someone who plays X-Wing that has Legion cards. So, the final one for the evening is it's Doom Fairies. Oh, Martin. So you definitely donated, so you get a Poe Dameron. And there we go. Ulfric, Craig, and Doom Fairies. As I say, I'll get them out next week. I think it's going to be Monday by the time they go out. We might get we might get a shipping done tomorrow on Friday, but we have we are a bit short staffed at the moment, so we've got a couple of people helping out, and yeah, yes, that's fine. I'll put them into your little ducket in the office, in the shop, and you can pick them up whenever you want. So I'm not going to get the base done on Proxima because it's still very tacky and wet. We'll probably be doing a game of X-Wing tomorrow night. Hopefully, and I am fingers crossed, with Steve helping out tomorrow, we might be able to get set up for the X-Wing. I need to reset all the cameras, I need to set up the laptop, and I need to check that it is going to work first. So I am saying it is a possibility that we will be me and Zoe will be playing X-Wing tomorrow night. Some little stars need to align, but I think we're pretty good for it. Zoe might need to pick up a list from someone. I think I'm going to run 2 decimators because I haven't run 2 decimators for ages. So we'll be back on at 7. Just hit it with that. Yeah, it's unfortunately I'd have to hit it all the way from under my desk here into down the bottom of the garden into the 5 Naboo starfighters. I don't have 5 Naboo starfighters. Oh, I do have. I do have one of them Naboo starfighters. I'm considering painting that yellow. I just like the yellow better. Yeah, what's in it? I don't think there's any X-Wings left in this world. It's all TIE fighters and stuff like that. Yep, I can definitely paint it yellow to match all of the other ones. Stupid painting it silver. Whose idea was that? So, anyway, I'm going to call it there. We got a lot of work done, a lot of bits and pieces. Thank you for being there while I painted stuff that I should have done long time ago. We've got a couple of sponsored bits and pieces that we're going to be doing over next week. Some of the scenery bits and pieces that we've got to finish off for a couple of companies now. So we'll be doing that. And then maybe by then one of our new lots will be here to do. Hopefully, with mine and Foxy's fingers crossed, we'll have something a bit original to be painting and to be showing off, and maybe getting some games into. So I'm going to call it there. Thank you everyone for being with us tonight. As usual, if you can like, share and subscribe any of the stuff that we do, that would be absolutely amazing. Thanks for all the donations, the subs and the follows tonight. That really makes doing this worthwhile, and know that I am slightly appreciated. Thank you. And it also keeps the lights on, because these lights are really hot. So, good night. See you tomorrow. Take care.